Welcome to the qualifying session here for round 4 at California. Guys, this means right here we have no more Gorga Homer sessions. If you have not checked the website, we are not using the top 35 rule anymore, so no Gorga Homer sessions. Everyone has been split up into session 1 and session 2. So everyone that is attempting to race on Saturday for Saturday night's race here at California is out here and trying to qualify into the race here. Kyle Collins is going to be the first car to go out. You have to be inside the top 18 in the sessions to qualify your way in on speed. So that means that gives 36 guys, the top 36 guys get in on time trial speeds. 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th, and 41st get in on owner's points. And the 42nd spot is past champion's provisional, and if the past champion does not need to use it, then it will go to the 6th guy, highest in owner's points here, as Kyle Collins comes around to finish this lap here. Now, Sony Cup Series officials did not want, it where the qualifying session would last 20 minutes. They did not want this video to go 20 minutes long. So they have cut the qualifying sessions down for 5 minutes in both sessions here. The sessions have split the drivers up by last year's owner's points. So you got Jesse Toner, who was first in owner's points from last season. He is in this session here. And you got guys like Nick Mace, who was second in the point standings last year. He is in session number 2. So odd numbers from last year's owner's points are in this session, and even numbers of last year's owner's points is in the session number 2. After round number 10, we will split the field up, giving the field more diversity and letting drivers, getting more drivers split up into different groups here. So it's more fair to the other drivers. Like I said earlier, qualifying your way inside the top 18 in these sessions is very important. As Chris Dodd, that's probably one of the only things he's got in mind here. Qualifying 18th or higher, and right now he's faster than 9 guys. Yeah, so he's looking pretty good. There's only 26 cars in this session here, so that means that a total of 8 cars will be going home or 8 cars will not be in the top 18 after this session, and 3 of them, I think, is going to be receiving the owner's points provisional spots. Jeffrey Lynn has had really good luck the last few races. He takes the green flag. Ryan Acosta, 8th right now. Some of these guys are just wanting to get the pole here. They want to go out there and see if they can't get the pole for Fontana's race. This is one thing the Sony Cup Series officials were gunning for. They wanted to let these drivers go out there. Since we were having qualifying sessions for the Gorga Homers, let's have the fans see the qualifying for the pole session go on. At the same time, everyone's out there trying to qualify their way in to the main opening race here. Jake Bassinger right now is 18th. He just jumped up to 13th there as the times are going faster here. With this qualifying session being only 5 minutes long, this has allowed guys where they have to, no matter what, go out there and run it like it is the old style qualifying. You go out there, if you mess up, that's it for you. That's it, because you have to go out there and nail your marks here, because you only get one chance here. You can't just come down pit road and make an adjustment, because by the time you do that, the qualifying's over. Charlie Smith right now in the Dr. Pepper Chevrolet is coming to the line here all the way down to the bottom. Is he going to pick up? No, he does not. He's in 23rd, and Smith does not look good to make this race. But Kenny Myatt does, up in a second. Ran the quickest lap there. Luke Martin, 7th. He's trying to go for the pole. Angel Navarro for a second weekend in a row, trying to qualify Cloud 9 in. Eugene Max is just barely inside the top 18. He's not having a good run. He'll probably pick up in this pack, though. James Solarfox right now has the top spot here. He's trying to grab the pole here with a 32.08. That's a quick lap. Martin's in the wall. Matt Duncan's trying to get the pole here, but he probably slowed down there. Jake Bassinger is still in that last spot to get in on time trial speeds here. I did not expect that there, but Jake Bassinger in the number 97 car he is going to race on Saturday either way, because he's going to be in by owner's points because he was third in the point standings last year. So there is absolutely no way that 97 will miss it. But Chris Dodd, who I thought who had a chance to race here, it looks like he's going to miss it just barely. He's going to miss Bassinger's lap. And here he comes. He's going to get one last shot, but with nobody around him, Chris Dodd looks like he's going to miss the race here. We're looking here. You got like Jordan Davis, Matt DeLeo, Dom Capps, Aaron Taylor, Hayden Klein, Ryan Acosta, Jesse Turner, and Jay Bassinger just on the cut line. Chris Dodd and then Kyle Collins are going to miss it there. And Dodd did not pick up there. Neither did Malik Nevins. Nevins is going to miss this race here. So is Jeffrey Lynn. Lynn's going to fail to qualify. Wow, Jeffrey Lynn. Man. Oh, boy. Man. Look at there. By 0.04 of a second, Jake Bassinger is in on time trial speeds. He gets the last spot to get in on time trial speeds. Bassinger will line up 35th for Saturday night's race. And Chris Dodd will go to the house. Kyle Collins will go to the house. Jeffrey Lynn will go home. Malik Nevins will go home. Charlie Smith will also go home. James Shelley, Bradley Bishop Jr. is going to go home. But as it runs right here, I think it's either Jeffrey Lynn or Malik Nevins that is second to get in on time trial speeds. I'm not quite sure here. Jeffrey Lynn could be in on time trial speeds, but I know Andres Allen is the highest one on owner's points in this session. But we're going to have to see how everyone else lines up in the session number 2. Qualifying session 2 getting ready to go underway. Trek Togger is the first to take the racetrack there. But like we said, with this new session here, that has allowed guys to really miss the field here if things do not go their way. And Togger is out on the racetrack now. But Jordan Fisher and Nick Mace, these guys are getting out kind of late, I would suppose, because as Trek Togger's coming to take the green flag of his first lap, it'll be only 4 minutes left on the clock here. Togger takes the green flag there. And these guys are waiting a long time to get out there and start doing their laps. Some guys are not even out there yet. Angel Navarro in the 4 car, he actually helped qualify Cloud9 in the race there. Angel Navarro is helping Rick Schultz, who was having some stomach problems before this race here, before qualifying. So Rick Schultz will not be qualifying this car in. They are trying to settle in Angel Navarro and see if Angel cannot qualify this car into the race here. If Angel can qualify Rick Schultz's car in the race, if Angel can get the car in the qualifying session and qualify it in on speed, then Rick Schultz will take over the driver's seat on Saturday. Jacob Hart's out there. Cooper Cyron in the Skittles car. That's actually a cool looking Skittles car. Wow, I like that scheme there. And here comes Vince Allen taking his turn at the track there. Not a lot of guys have taken their turn out on the racetrack there. Just getting their laps in. Sean Harple, Harple is 7th in the point standings right now. Coming in this race, Harple is 7th in the main point standings. He's done a very good job. But Harple, since we do not have the top 35 rule for this race, Harple has to go out there and do well, because Harple does not have very good owner's points from last year. And Stephen Pollard III in the 06 ARC racing car is blowing up, and it looks like Pollard is going to fail to qualify here if they cannot get that backup out there in time, which it don't look like they will with 2 minutes left on the clock. Nick Mace and Jeff James are trotting around the racetrack here at a good speed here. They're trying to get the pole here for this race. James and Mace, they have high enough owner's points of last season to really guarantee themselves into the race here. James has not had very good luck so far this season, but he's up to 2nd, now down to 4th here, but they are gunning for that pole. William Brock's just trying to qualify in on speed. Then Matthew Rodriguez in 12th, Trek Togger in 3rd, and the fastest car on the racetrack right now is Zebulon Start. Sean Harple in 9th, Fitzwater in 5th, and Alan Cavanaro is in 3rd. 8th is Richard Johnson. And Michael White trying to qualify his way into the field here. He missed the first 2 races, made Las Vegas, trying to qualify his way in here. Jeffrey Fenguy has to go faster than that if he wants to race on Saturday. I think James Shelley qualified his way in the last session there. I'm not quite sure, but Finn guy is gonna have to go faster than that. Actually, no, James Shelley did not qualify his way in last time there. Shelley actually qualified only 25th, so he failed to qualify there. But Jeffrey Finn guy, they got to do better than that. It looks like their Fontana setup's not doing too well. Dylan Young's going to have to go a little quicker here, but I think his own points last season may be good enough. But Jacob Hart is not doing well either. He's only in 18th. Then you got Charles Sanford not doing very well here in 20th. Then here's Cooper Cyron, Levi Pasco. Then it is Colby Jackson. Colby Jackson has not qualified for a race yet here. Looks like he's going to possibly do it here for Cloud9. He's got a good lap here down. I think that's going to be good enough to get him in. But Vince Allen, he failed to qualify for Road Atlanta, and he's going to have to do a lot better than that if he wants to race here Saturday. Cody Lamas, DJ Curtis, Sky Commons, and then there's Angel Navarro trying to bring that 4-car in. If he can qualify that car in, it'll be Rick Schultz's ride. On Saturday, Jordan Fisher in 7th. Looks good for him. And Vince Allen jumps up to only to 19th, which is not good enough. Allen's going to have to go quicker because that car does not have owner's points of last season. Lamas is in 6th. DJ Curtis just jumped to the pole here. Now remember, James Silverfox laid down a 32.08 as the time is ticking away here. Looks like they're not going to be able to beat his lap here as they come back to the start-finish line. Looks like James Silverfox is going to be on the pole for Saturday night's race. And the session is done as they come to complete the lap here. Can Allen pick up? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Allen's going to miss the race. And Sky Commons is right there only in 2nd. Just 2/1000ths of a second off of DJ Curtis's lap. And Lamas, and as the time is ticking away, Navarro could not get it in. Jeff James is going to be 16th, just barely getting that car in. 4th. Then Matthew Rodriguez, and then there we are. The session is done. And here is the end of the qualifying session. DJ Curtis did not beat a 32.08 by James Silverfox. So that means Silverfox will be on the pole. Curtis will be on the outside front row. Collins will start 4th. Colby Jackson will start in 6th. What a great run for Colby Jackson. Wow. Colby Jackson, who failed to qualify at Road Atlanta and also failed to qualify at Las Vegas. Colby Jackson's going to bring the 34 car into the race here. Great run. So all of Cloud9 actually got in the race there, didn't they? Yeah. Cloud9 did a really well of a job there. They got Angel Navarro up to 4th in the qualifying session. So that means that Colby Jackson's going to line up in 6th and Angel Navarro's going to line up in 7th. So that was a good run for Cloud9 Racing. And as we look through here, looking at some upsets here, if anything, Nick Mason, Richard Johnson didn't do very well either with Jeff James. They just barely got inside the top 18 here. Johnson at the cutoff line, he's going to start 36th. And then Dylan Young, he's not going to be inside the cut-in line, but I think Young might have got in off of last year's owner's points. I know Jacob Hart is in because of past champions provisional, but I think Hart is going to be in off of his owner's points. And so I think that leaves Andreas Allen, Dylan Young, Andreas Allen, Dylan Young, Jacob Hart. And we're going to have to see here. I'm not too sure on who is going to be in the race, but check the starting grid after this race, after this video, and that's who's going to be in the race, and that's who's going home. We will see you for Saturday night's race. Goodbye, everyone.